today I wanted to show you my garden as it looks today on the weekend. That's when I normally film my updates. And as you can see, my kale container has some more greens in it. It's not because my kale started growing out of a sudden. It's because I had a really nice grow of radishes, and I transplanted some of them into these kale containers so that if they want to grow, they'll grow here, and then I'll pull them out, my radishes, and then my kale will gonna continue growing here. But the problem is that it seems that my kale is not sprouting at all. I just had one and it still stays one, so I'm going to plant some more. And what I use is this kale. It's called kale Waits dwarf blue curled, and yeah, what does it say? Brassica, whatever it says. 55 days to maturity. I'll add some more and try to propagate it. I'll just simply grow it the regular way. Just add some seeds to the ground. I'll probably push some in because my soil is already mostly wet with other plants living in it. I'm gonna take quite a few at a time because maybe my seeds are not as of a good quality by now, so I'm gonna be taking quite a bunch and adding them and pushing it in the soil and covering it with the soil. Now let me water it. Now let's wait for the kale to grow. My blueberries are doing great still. Some of the flowers are done blossoming, and hopefully there are berries that are hiding in the base of it, and they're gonna start growing. I will see. I'll continue checking because some of the flowers are still blossoming. Let's see for the other beautiful blueberry. Some more flowers here. The mints are nice, and these are starting to grow more. My strawberries, the older ones, are blossoming well. Look at them. These blueberries are getting larger and larger buds. My transplanted strawberries probably are dead. I probably killed them while transplanting, but that's fine. And these ones, ever bearing, are blossoming nicely as well. The other blueberry is blossoming partially. And those ones, some are dead, most are dead, and some are still striving. And look at my top containers. As you notice, I did transplant some of the radishes here as well. So here are my radishes in the second container, and I added them in my container with the green onions. And my green onions are growing larger and larger. Some are not, I don't know, some are not really striving. even though they started kind of, but they do not want to continue, keep on going. But some are fine. And here's the lettuce box. There are a few of the new ones that's starting to propagate, show up, but not much more. I'm gonna probably do the same and add more of my lettuce here, but maybe I'll use the one that I already have in the other tray because I have a lot. This is my greens, my dill, coriander, and whatever I added here, and radishes again. So you see how many radishes I had, so that I transplanted them everywhere. This is actually, I think, the spot where I probably planted my pepper seeds. That's what I'm thinking now. So we'll see. And these are the radishes I'm talking about, and some more. You see, there were so many that I had to transplant them all over the place, but it's fine. It's radishes. They're gonna grow fast, and then I'm gonna pull them out, and the other cultures are just gonna keep on growing and continue their life. And here's my lettuce, the other lettuce. You see there's quite a bit, so that's why I'm thinking I'm gonna probably just transplant these ones over here and in that other spot, because there's a lot. And my spinach is pretty cool, and my older arugula. And I even had to add some radishes in my containers with the cucumbers. But actually what I'm gonna do, I was checking and seeing that my cucumbers are really slow to show up, so I'm gonna replant them. I'm gonna show you how I'm doing that, my special method that I didn't use this time, but I probably had to, so I'm gonna use it and you'll see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my needles. I'm gonna pull out one of the needles, and I'm gonna poke my seeds. So one of the cucumbers that I'm using is this Market More 76. I really like it. I think it takes about 67 days to maturity, which is pretty cool. And I even have my previous year label on one of my containers for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of seeds. Normally I plant 4 seeds per container, like in all the directions, east, west, north and south. And I'm taking my seeds, I'll take one, and not in at the edge, not at either of the edges, but on the side. I'm going to try and break through the shell here. You see, I'm kind of like trying to break through. You'll see there is like a smaller hole, and this will help water get through faster, and it's going to be just your first couple leaves are gonna have a denture to it. So I'm gonna do that with all my 4 seeds, and now I'm gonna, after that I'm going to plant them, replant them, so to say. So again, in the middle, denting slightly, and continue and plant. Cover it slightly, don't put too much soil on it. You don't want it to try and break through hardship, a lot of hardship to get to the top, just cover it like with a tiny bit of soil. Mine is moist, so that's cool. So let's wait for our cukes, and I'm going to do that with the other cucumbers. I have this other Space Master trailing, which I also like, and improved long green. I'm going to repeat that with these ones, and then again the same way for the other three. My messy hands. And last but not least, we have our tomatoes. Look at how they maybe doubled inside from the time when I just got them. They're pretty cute, nice, healthy. And again, I still transplanted some of my radishes on their sides. And the second one, they are striving nice. No flowers yet, but it's too early. They are larger size tomatoes. So that's my garden, balcony garden, and this time I'll keep you updated on it, and we'll see how it grows together. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to click the bell icon beside the subscribe button to be notified about all new videos or live streams.